One of the things that's always been interesting about Bongzilla, aside from obviously being at the forefront of endorsing cannabis, writing heavy music, being genuine musicians, and obviously living the life, because none of us are making any money.
Yep.
The tide is changing now. As we mentioned before, cannabis is no longer the bad element. This type of music now is getting so much attention.
Sorry.
But yet, how does that affect you guys? Why haven't you guys written any new material? It's been a while since you've released anything under
For a
Bongzilla.
while, we took a 10-year hiatus, and now we're back together doing
Probably
it.
been playing again 6 to 8 months, for shows for 4 months, and we were all still playing. I have a band called Dos Smallest. Mike's in a band called the Garza. Brent and Jeff have a band called Grotto. So we all have other bands and always have played. I was making noise, just pure noise for a year.
Just needed a chance to just maybe let it diffuse for a minute and do other stuff. Yeah, break, because we were hitting it hard and heavy for a long time.
I mean, I didn't have a house for years because we were on the road so much. It just didn't make sense to pay rent. But I think also, we had been, when we stopped, we had been together 12 years.
We had been together for a long time, even before the band.
I mean, maybe 10, because we just had our 20-year anniversary. So, and I think we're all older and we're all not doing stupid stuff like he was.
We're more respectful of each other,
I was
too,
a pincushion for 7 years, and these guys dealt with a lot of stupid stuff, like me making them wait hours to try to get dope to go to a show. I mean,
we all had our demons.
Shit.
We all had our different demons.
We all
just
had
wasn't
demons,
the
but
right
yeah.
time to keep going.
Yeah, and it was just a time to take a break, and luckily we can do it again. Like I said, I'm humbled, and I'm humbled to play with these guys and to make this music again, and to see kids so into it. It's all like,
and to be honest, because
to me, it's like little kid Christmas morning, or like, Mom, I wiped my own ass. I'm fucking 3 years old, and I just wiped my own ass. That's how it makes me feel.
It is, yep. It's definitely it's reward time. It's reward time.
Have you started writing collectively as Bongzilla yet?
Oh, absolutely.
And is the chemistry still there?
Absolutely.
There's a lot of bands that there's a lot of bands that separate for a while, and it's hard for them to regain the chemistry.
It wasn't for us because we were really good friends before we were even a band.
I mean, we've
huge.
Three of us have known each other for probably bordering on 25 years.
Long time.
In college.
So
us three met in college.
And it's also, we're Midwesterners, man. We're a little easier. So yeah.
You guys are more, you guys are more loyal to each other, man. More laid back.
I think it's a weirder hardship.
Yeah, well, respect, and just also, when you smoke a lot of pot, you're like a mellow to begin with, so it helps.
Yeah, and it's funny when it's 40 below on a January winter and you walk in a bar and there's a dude you haven't seen that you played music with for 12 years with. You're excited to see him. If you had harsh feelings or not, they were gone.
They're gone.
You barely are lucky to walk in the bar.
Those Wisconsin winters, they just tough it out of you.
Something about like what happens to you when you're dealing with weird hardships every day, which is walking outside and getting to work where we live sometimes. So it's weird that, like, I remember seeing Cooter and going, fuck yeah. Like it hits you versus is what would hit us when we saw each other.
The anger's washed away, and it's nothing but like just a revitalized approach to just like the music we've loved playing for years, and we're back into it again, and we're all friends again, and it's very easy to do now.
How are you?
Especially since we I don't know. I mean, I was really amazed that we remembered all the songs as well as we did, but we did. So
yeah, and the feel of songs.
Is the chemistry there?
Chemistry's way back, and it wouldn't have fallen together as easily if the chemistry wasn't there. But since it was really easy to start playing with everyone again, and it was like just a fellowship that it's existed for the whole time, and now it's fun, and we're playing great shows like this, getting to meet people like y'all, and it's well worth it. It's well worth it.
You've been on a brief Selective Date tour. Then
we have jobs at home. We all have, things, we can't go out for like a month at a time anymore. We go out and try to hit it for like a week and then get back, and work at our normal jobs for like a month or two, then go out again. That's kind of like the pace we've been trying to go at.
Feet in the real world.
Oh, deep.
Oh, deep. Yes, absolutely.
He's a cook.
I'm a chef at a restaurant. He's runs a coffee shop. These guys. Jeff's a semi driver. He drives like coast to coast, a big rig semi. We all have jobs, but we still haven't lost the desire to just keep playing.
It's just worth it now without having to worry about having your house when you get back because you didn't get paid the whole time.
Yeah. Now when you get a little bit more pay, it's easier.
Yeah, I took our rent money, honey, but I thought I'd come back with it because we were supposed to get paid at these shows. But we didn't.
Well, the new material that you'll be writing, will it focus on what's going on right now, as we mentioned, the revolution in America?
It's more about tones and sound than any kind of conceptual, maybe with the lyric writing perhaps, but with the sound formations, it's just us getting high and letting the tones form the riff. Like there's no agenda.
I think Lenny from Cephalics once, we were talking about music, and he's like, yeah, man, we don't write the riffs. We just got to get high enough to find them. And that always really struck me as that's what Bongzilla practices. Yep. Like good songs fall out of you, and that to me means maybe you didn't write it. It was probably written eons ago, and you're like the dumbass that found it again. You know what I mean? Like
also true.
Oh wow, those were or whatever. I don't know.
Bongzilla is a band that you must experience live. The the whole power when you hear the record does not compare to a live experience. Add cannabis to that, and it's a very wonderful evening. Here's the deal, and here's the proof. For all these decades, cannabis has been somewhat described as a gateway drug. In my mind, it's a gateway drug to heaviness and being a great human being. Thank you for taking the time to speak.
Thank you. Appreciate it.